Hi, my name is Prune from Imaginal Health, and in this video we're going to look at how to use muscles in order to self-test. Self-testing is a really wonderful way to work with testing your own energy, but especially, and the focus of my blogs has been around how to test food by self-testing. We've looked already at how to test food by using the sway test, the pendulum of the body. And in this video, we're going to look at how to use muscles in order to test your own energy. Every muscle in our body is governed by a meridian organ system, and we're going to be concentrating on looking at two different muscles that we can use. One is the Apollons pollicis, which is this muscle here, and it's great for testing food because actually it's governed by the spleen meridian, and the spleen meridian is responsible for metabolizing most of the food or all of the food that you take into your body. So we'll look at how to work with this muscle, and the other muscle we're going to work with is the quad muscle, and that's governed by the small intestine organ meridian. So of course the small intestine is also responsible for assimilating a lot of the food that we take into our system. And it's a great way to tell whether that food that you're planning to eat is actually something that your body can work with. Can you take the nutrients out of it? Is it going to leave any toxicity or problems for your body to have to deal with? So there's a couple of things that are really important before you self-test. One is to make sure that you're hydrated, so drink some water. And the other is to make sure that you're grounded. And there are many videos up on my YouTube channel or blogs on grounding. And if you have any kind of questions as to whether you're grounded or not, then I really strongly suggest that you work with them first. Our energy systems have to be in a shape of coherence in order for us to get an accurate self-test. So it's really important that groundedness and hydration are part of your system right now. Okay, so to use this muscle, we're going to make a circuit of the little finger and the thumb. And you're going to place the thumb just over the first section of the little finger, so it's covering your nail. And the objective of the test is to see whether your thumb can continue to hold the circuit even when your little finger is trying to raise up. All right, so placing the thumb over and then trying, and right now I'm trying to lift my little finger, but my thumb is easily engaging this muscle that's governed by spleen in order to hold the little finger down. It's great to be able to qualify muscles, and in order to qualify muscles, the simplest way is just to work with a truth and false statement. So in this case, I'm going to use my name. So I could say, my name is Prune, and I can try and raise that little finger up. But because it's a truth, my system holds its integrity, and my thumb muscle is able to quite easily keep that little finger down. If I now say, my name is Bobby, and I try and hold that little finger down with my thumb, then actually, because this muscle has lost its integrity, it's very easy for my little finger to manage to break free of the circuit and flick up. So that's just a very simple way to qualify the muscles. We'll do it with the small intestine muscle as well when we get there. And one of the things that's important with these self-tests is that you practice them. They really are about you learning to communicate with this one specific muscle of the body. And unless you're very skilled at doing that already, then that takes practice in order for you to find the place where you can really trust the accuracy of the test. Right, so we're going to get some food. Right now I have an orange, and I'm going to place that food right in the center of my solar plexus. I'm hydrated, I'm grounded, and I've pre-checked this muscle by using the true and the false. I'm ready to test. So I put my food here, and with my other hand, I see if I can break that circuit or not. And right now, this thumb muscle is very easily holding down that circuit. So that lets me know that my body can metabolize the vibration, the energy, the nutrition of this food. So that's a good thing. Let's try something else. These are some crackers. Placing it exactly the same in the solar plexus. It doesn't matter that it's got a wrapper on it. My intention is that I'm working with the vibration of the food. And same thing, and very easily my finger flicks up. For me right now, despite the fact that these are lovely whole grain crackers, my system can't metabolize this. So this would be something that I'd put aside. I can test again for later. The fact that it's actually showing up weak right now for me doesn't mean that I can never eat this. It means that right now my body can't work with it. So moving on to the quad, the thigh muscle, same process. I'm going to lift my knee up and I'm going to use my hand to try and push my leg down. And I'm seeing if my quad muscle can easily meet the pressure of my own hand. And in this case, it's a yes. I'm going to qualify this muscle again. So I say my name is Prune, and that's very strong. My name is John, and despite me really trying to keep this knee up, my quad muscle doesn't have the energy going through it to actually hold its own integrity. So I've qualified this muscle, I'm hydrated, I'm grounded. I'm going to pick up these crackers. And it's really quite weak for me right now. There's no strength in this quad muscle in order to resist the energy of my hand pressing down it. So this confirms the fact that this isn't very good for me right now. Do stay in a very objective and non-biased place when you're energy testing. If I get this orange and I think, oh, I know it's good for me, I know it's good for me, I really want to eat this orange, and then I work with this, I'm going to be impacting the test. It may still show up accurate, but there's definitely more chance that the complications within my energy system at that time, because of my desire and my intent, will be affecting the test. So come to it with a place of inquiry. You're exploring whether this orange, the food that you're testing, is something that your body can really work with well. So coming up again, and this is so easy. I think I could press against my leg all day with that and the muscle can easily meet it. And that's one thing you're looking for, it's ease. Can your thumb easily hold down the circuit of that little finger? Can your leg easily resist the pressure? If there's movement, if it feels difficult for you, then actually that's showing up as a test that isn't particularly strong and would suggest that this food item isn't good for you. Okay, so really play with it. Good luck exploring it, and I hope you find this useful. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.